morning, you guys. We spent another nice evening at the Heron French Cheese Company. We are planning to head south later today, so before leaving here this morning, we need to say goodbye to our favorite little animals here.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs.
Peacocks, they're so pretty.
Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours.
Just left the library, but today we only put in a half day because we have lots of exploring to do today, and it's Friday. First, we're heading to the Tillamook Creamery to do some cheese sampling.
Cheese, please. So interesting to learn that it takes 10 pounds of milk to make 1 pound of cheese.
On the creamery tour, visitors can follow the cheesemaking process from the moment the curds are formed all the way through to the final packaging. After milk is cultured and coagulated, it is cut into curds, which are gently stirred and heated to release whey. The curds are then gathered and pressed into large uniform blocks. From there, the blocks move along conveyor systems where they are precisely cut, weighed, and sealed in protective packaging. Automated machines wrap and label each package before the cheese is boxed and prepared for cold storage and distribution. Watching this highly coordinated process in action offers a clear view of how traditional cheesemaking techniques are combined with modern technology to produce consistent, high-quality cheese on a large scale.
That's fascinating to see how cheese is made. What a process.
And now for the good part.
Well, that was a fun little stop, and who can argue with some free cheese?
So that was a fun stop, but also a little disappointing because we were here back in 2018. It was very different. You could actually sample a lot of different cheeses, and they have like lots of fun flavors. So now, and I'm going to guess it's since 2020, COVID, you only get these 3 samples. One is Colby Jack, one is medium cheddar, so they're just like kind of boring. There is this one. It's smoked black pepper, so that's a fun one to try. But that's disappointing because it was one of the highlights for sure was trying those different flavors last time and maybe buying some that we really liked. But that's okay. It was still fun. Oh, you want some cheese? All right, kitty. I did promise you some cheese, didn't I? Here you go. So have you guys ever heard of Fred Meyer? We stopped here to get gas because it's the cheapest in town by far. But we had been told it was kind of along the lines of like a Walmart, groceries, but other stuff as well. So we checked it out the other day. I have to say we were pretty disappointed. We had been very excited, hoping for some great prices and lots of options, but we found it to be pretty pricey, like a regular grocery store. So we're sticking to grocery outlets right now. And we're looking forward to, as we go south, hitting up another Walmart. Steve, somebody's in your seat. Wow. So this is where we were yesterday. Looks a little different when there's not clouds covering everything. Cape Meares is a scenic headland on the northern Oregon coast, known for its dramatic cliffs, rugged shoreline, sweeping ocean views, and historic lighthouse perched above the Pacific. The Cape is also home to old-growth Sitka spruce and popular short trails that lead to natural landmarks and overlook. Something that's so cool about this area is how you can see like the clouds just coming through. You can see the mist moving right in front of the trees. It's so surreal. The Cape Meares Lighthouse is one of the shortest lighthouses in Oregon. Built in 1890, the lighthouse sits on a dramatic cliff above the Pacific Ocean, where its light has long helped guide ships past the rocky headlands and offshore hazards below. So two things. Number one, seeing the moss on the trees never gets old. This is so cool. And then the second thing, how quickly the scenery changes because clouds just move in and out. So we could just a second ago see out there and now you can see nothing. So wild. So now we are walking through a forest of really tall, skinny pine trees. I think they might be Sitka pines. Not 100% sure on that. And we are going to see the octopus tree. Wow, look at that. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and my guess is that this tree has 8 trunks. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I was right. So here's a perfect example of the fog and clouds or whatever. Before when we got here you could see some sea stacks out there and the beach where we were yesterday. Now you can barely see some waves in the top of the trees here. Right now we are doing the Three Capes Scenic Drive that goes between Tillamook and Pacific City. but we are pretty fogged out today, so that's changed things quite a bit. So our plan had been to do Cape Lookout State Park, but there's nothing to look out at with how cloudy it is. So we're gonna keep driving, and actually we're already starting to see some more sun. So hopefully that'll continue, and our next stops will be a little bit better. And now it's like we're in a completely different area. It's completely different. All the sand dunes. It really is so wild how one moment we're in the clouds and then the next it's like sunny and really nice. I mean, the clouds are nice too, but in a different kind of way. All right, well, we were gonna go to Cape Kiwanda State Recreational Area, but I don't think you can see anything there right now. So we have come to a day use area. It's $10 to park here, so we're not gonna stay, but we're gonna get a quick peek at the view and maybe get some water. This is definitely a very cool area. Not the best day to be here though. So we're looking for a scenic place for dinner, even though visibility is not great. We thought we'd try the state park here, but can't really see anything there at all. There's a big dune in the way, so we're just gonna keep driving. Well, we didn't go very far, and we found a little pull-off by what looks like kind of like an inlet. This works. It's pretty. What do you think?
Very nice.
Steve made this delicious pizza tonight, and he used the smoked Tillamook cheese. I can tell you, I am definitely a fan of smoked cheese. Well, today didn't go exactly as planned, but that's okay. And we did see a few neat things. The weather is kind of crazy. We have made it to Lincoln City, to the Chinook Winds Resort and Casino. It's a nice place to park, it seems. It's a huge parking lot. There's nothing special we need to do. And it's right near the beach and some other neat things. So we're looking forward to exploring this area tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. We stayed at the casino without any problem last night. We drove just a few minutes to what's called Road's End State Recreational Site. There's a bathroom here, and there should be tide pools. It's very cloudy, so we can't see much, but I'm still gonna explore a little bit.
I thought I would try a new recipe this morning that I don't think anyone's ever tried before, and that's doing eggs for breakfast.
Steve is always thinking and always coming up with very innovative ideas.
I should probably call the patent office, tell them I have an idea.
Well, it's time to try our wild huckleberry tea. It smells so good.
It does smell amazing. Can you guys smell that?
All right, well, the consensus on the tea from both of us is it smells a lot better than it tastes. It's a little bit of a bummer.
Yeah, it's as if someone ran out of tea. So they're like, gotta do something. So they just went into the bathroom and they found some fancy hand soap, put a few squirts in there. It's about what it tastes like. Breakfast is served.
Thank you. Can't wait to try this new invention. Steve, you should definitely patent this. I'm not really sure what that means. Here's a state recreational area with a path down to the beach, but they don't recommend any activities. So it is really neat out here with all the fog. It's always that feeling of just being so surreal. But it's also disappointing because I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of sea stacks out here and you can't see any of them. Well, sometimes I feel like we're a little bit of a broken record. We just spent several hours at the library. Now we're at a beach. Steve's making dinner and he's watching football. We made a few stops before we came here. We checked out a Goodwill. I got a t-shirt. We're gonna actually get some groceries after this. It's still pretty chilly out and visibility is pretty bad, but we are glad to be at the beach. So tonight for dinner, we actually had something we haven't had in quite a while. We had pasta with pesto. I love pesto, and we both really like Aldi pesto, but when we don't have an Aldi, we have to look for other options. And the last option we tried back in 2023 was pesto from Walmart that was Prego, and we did not like it. But we just found that Walmart has their own brand now, and it was a similar package or jar from what we get at Aldi, so we thought we'd give it a try, and it actually wasn't as good, but not too bad. So I'm thrilled about that. And I just made us some salads. Alright, another night at the casino. We can actually see the ocean because the clouds are not there. We're gonna go to the beach. So last night we actually went into the casino and we watched people lose a lot of money, which is quite interesting to watch. And they had free soda and juice. That's a first. Wow, it's nice to be here when you can actually see in the distance. So there are some sea stacks and cool horizon here. It is really nice that things have cleared off at least a little bit. I'm really excited to go walk on the beach.
Interesting sign. Beach activities not advised, but will pave a path down to said beach.
I found a little secret beach back here. This is so cool, but the tide's coming in, so we better get out of here so we don't get stuck. Check it out, we found our own little beach back here. Guess what time it is for us today? Laundry time. We haven't had Planet Fitness to do laundry. So we're cleaning our clothes. I'm going to take the opportunity to also wash my hair because we don't have easy access to a shower. So I actually filled this bottle up with hot water in the sink in the laundromat, and that's what I'm going to use. I'm not going to show you guys because you've seen me wash my hair before in the sink, but it'll be nice to get it clean. So this day has turned out to be pretty good. We got a lot of things accomplished. After doing laundry and me washing my hair, we went to the library for a little bit. And this evening it's been really nice. We ended up here at the beach and there are blue skies. I don't know when the last time was we saw blue skies.
July?
So it's really nice. Well, we're wrapping up our time here in Lincoln City. We spent some more time at the library, surprise, surprise. And now we just found a nice little new spot to have some lunch before we leave town. We're going to keep heading slowly south. So I have to share about two recent purchases. The first one was at the grocery outlet. We got this huge vat of feta cheese, which makes perfect sense when we have a college dorm size fridge. But it wasn't much more expensive to get this than a tiny one, so we're going to have a lot of feta cheese in the coming days. And then the second thing, I mentioned earlier that we went to a Fred Meyer and we're really disappointed. But I will say, it's probably one of my weirdest purchases, I got this little doohickey. And it's one of those little nose cleaning outy things for babies. And why did I get it? Well, I've been having some trouble with my camera, my new camera. The inside sensor actually got dirty. I had spots all over it. I made the mistake of trying to clean it myself with a lens cleaner cloth, which you're not supposed to do, made it even worse. So I thought I was going to be able to order a lens cleaning kit online and then realized where we are, we can't. There's no places to pick up items from Amazon, which is crazy. So I did the next best thing I could figure out. I got one of these because you can squeeze it and I could clean off my lens. So now there's just a few little dots left. For the most part, it's clean, so that's a relief. So thank you at least for Fred Meyer for this. Just a couple dollars, a little over a couple dollars. So I like to keep it real on our channel and to share what it really is like as we travel full time. And not everything's perfect. I would have to say that the last few days have not been our best. They felt a little bit off. It's been a challenge with the weather. It's also my busy season with work, and that's been a little stressful. Had the trouble with my camera, which was a bummer because I felt like I couldn't be filming much when the lens was all dirty. Some other things have been going on. So sometimes that just happens. And despite all that, though, I would say just, we're still really thankful, of course, for the fact that we get to do this, and we've seen some really pretty things in this area and enjoyed it. So it's just one of those things. We are looking forward to maybe some bluer skies. We're looking forward to exploring more as we continue south.
Yep, not every day is sunshine and unicorn farts. And that's true whether you're living in a van or in a multi-million-dollar home. You'll have days like this, or in our case, multiple days of cloudy weather. And so yeah, we're looking forward to some sunshine and blue skies hopefully down the road as we make our way south on the Oregon coast. This is where we're going to leave you for this episode. As always, we love hearing from you, so drop us a comment below. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the like button. That also helps us out. Until next time, we'll see you.
If you enjoy our videos, please consider becoming a patron by using the link on the screen that we've also included in the video description, along with information about today's adventure and our channel. A special thank you to all our patrons. We appreciate your ongoing support. Thanks for coming along with us on this van life adventure. Please take a second to hit the like button below, leave a comment to let us know you're watching, and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget, you can also connect with us and see my photos of the places we visit on our Facebook and Instagram.
I wish I knew.